Actually, I want something in my hand, so you want me to see. Oh, that's a cute dog.
I know. We would have brought ours, but he has a limp in his leg, and so I don't know.
Oh, poor baby.
So,
Poor baby.
he still jumps and stuff. It's like,
So, like, you're mostly okay. Oh my gosh, I would have died. We wouldn't have been able to do this. I would have been too.
So cute. He gets like.
What's funny?
Nothing. You're like, nothing to be nervous about.
Nothing to
and
be
I'm just
nervous
like,
about.
okay.
This is nothing.
I'm not
nothing
nervous.
Crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing wild.
Oh, they do have a little sign up there.
At the gardens, there were a bunch of like ducks out there too, and I think one got lost or I don't want to know if I want to say lost, but it just went with the rest of them, and it was just quacking away. I was like, that mother, like, where y'all at? it was just by itself, because like when we first walked in, it wasn't, there was no ducks, and she was like, oh, last time I came here was a bunch of ducks right here. So we kept walking, we went through, and it was like this little waterfall type area, and we came back and there was some ducks right there. Then we went back to the front and there was just this one duck. We don't even know how he got there.
Yeah, he got lost.
Maybe so. But he was just or whatever noises ducks make. I'm not a good quacker.
I hope not. I recently, though, I think it was yesterday, I saw geese in my neighborhood for the first time, and I feel like I haven't seen a flock of geese since I left Charleston, and I got so excited.
You ever been chased by a goose?
Yes,
I got
have.
chased by a goose one time. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that's a scary experience.
Because they're aggressive.
Moving. They are.
They're mean.
They are.
Yeah.
They be wanting to fight. They be wanting to fight for real. But yeah, I don't like geese. I ain't gonna say I don't like them. But they be doing the most sometimes. Yeah, they just got them long necks. Okay then.
Is it geese?
Yeah.
That was giving geese.
That was giving
goose. That was giving goose.
So, how have you been holding up lately? Like, really though?
It's so funny because I always go to say, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing great. But like when I recently, I would probably answer that I'm like, I'm hanging in there, you know? I'm hanging in there. I feel like I'm in a big transition period in life right now in terms of like just moving, trying to meet new people and friends, like health stuff, like big transition. So I'm just hanging in there and like taking everything day by day, I suppose.
Yeah. So, what's something that you can like do for yourself, or that what helps you whenever the world gets too loud or there's a lot going on?
Oh, that's a good one. I think just first I have to take a moment to recognize that the world is too loud, or that life is too loud, because your girl kind of sucks at self-care and wellness, I will say. And I'm trying to get better at that. But I think just recognizing like, hey, life is a little crazy right now. Maybe I should take some time and do something that I really enjoy for myself.
What are some things that you enjoy doing for yourself?
Still discovering those things. But
yeah, you did say you're in a big transition.
Yeah, and because I am in that transition period, I feel like I'm kind of discovering things that I like and want to do for myself, especially being in a new place. The things that I might have done back in my old place, like if I needed social time, like calling up a friend and us hanging out and getting matcha, or like going thrifting or something like that, looks a little bit different in an area where I don't really know anyone if I'm needing that social time.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying out some new hobbies. I'm a hobby hopper. I am a hobby hopper. But trying to get back into like reading. I need to pick up. Yeah. I need to pick up crocheting again and just like sewing and altering clothes, because I feel like I have a lot of things that I like, but it's just the act of starting to do them that I'm like, ugh, that takes energy.
No, for real. I think as I've gotten older, sometimes it feels like the hardest thing to do is to start something. And that's how I am now. Like, I'm also in this transitional period, and reading for me right now is one of the hardest things. 'Cause it's like, I could go do something else. or I could be doing this. So just actually sitting down, like starting to read. Man, I've been reading this one book for like a month, and I'm only on page like 58. It's crazy. I know it's so bad,
Page 58.
but it's just like starting and like just sitting down and doing it is so hard. But like once I start reading, it's like, oh, I can get like 3-4 chapters in. But man, sitting down to do it is it's so hard. So yeah,
I think also because you graduated college recently too, right?
I graduated 3 years ago.
Oh, 4 years ago, look at us.
Yeah.
But, well, I guess we don't relate to this, but a lot of people do that I know where they're just getting out of college and whatnot, and all of their reading and stuff has been so academic or academically focused that reading for pleasure, it's like, the back burner.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was like that for a while, and then I found my groove with books. But since moving and just life and whatnot, I'm like, I don't want to, like, I want to pick up a book, but I want to already be in the book and in the world of the book and all of that stuff.
That's
so
right.
yeah, I completely.
I know exactly what you mean. So that being said, like, how has your understanding of like mental health changed over the years? Especially, we graduated college at the same time. So from college until now, that's 3 years. A lot happens in 3 years, like your understanding, your growth, your knowledge. So like, again, like how has your understanding of mental health changed over these last 3 years?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, 3 years is crazy. But it's probably changed a good bit, because I feel like I've changed a good bit. And I mean, I've been in therapy for a really long time, since my sophomore year of high school, which is a very long time ago considering I'm 26 now. But again, that was like not on and off, but like I would go like every week, then I would go like every 2 weeks, maybe like a couple times a month, etc. And it's been like that still, like, since those 3 years of like graduating college and whatnot. But I think I've just come to realize that the process of healing is not linear by any means. And you have your good days, your great days, your not so good days, your terrible days, and that's just kind of part of it. And it's just how you take those days and what you really make of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I think a big thing that because I am trying to work on my wellness and my self-care, I've stopped thinking of mental health as being such a negative thing, because I feel like there's so much stigma around it. And when when you hear mental health, you automatically are like, mental health disorder or some diagnoses or something like that.
I feel like the biggest thing people think about is depression or something like that,
But your mental health is just how you're doing mentally, emotionally, and all of the things. So you could just be doing really, really well, and that's part of your mental health, is that you're doing really well. Or you could be doing something as simple as reading a book to better your mental health at the time, and that's encompassing mental health. And I think that's something I've really been thinking about lately, is that mental health encompasses so much, and so much more than just a diagnosis.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, especially now or recently that I've seen, are like, it's always, the talk is about like fixing your mental health rather than maintaining it. So like, what can I do to better myself rather than what can I do to like, stay where I'm at? Like, first acknowledging that you're in a good spot, like stay where I'm at, and then building upon that rather than, I'm in the valley, how do I get to the mountaintop? So I think a lot of talk, I just think the way we need to talk about it needs to change too. So I definitely agree with you. There's so much stigma around something that's like so much taboo, when that's just a part of everybody's lives, but people are so afraid or don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel about that. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? I ain't no expert. But I know I took some psychology classes. But what does healing, or even just like, feeling okay, what does that look like to you, like these days?
These days, I was thinking about this just a couple of days ago. I think these days, this goes back to me just hanging in there, but these days it looks like finding one thing a day that I'm like, oh, this was a good part of my day. Or, you know, or even just giving myself something to look forward to if I really, really, really can't find that one good thing in my day for some reason, just having a small thing to look forward to. And I hate to be like romanticizing my life, but a little bit of it is like romanticizing some of the like little things in my day, like making my coffee in the morning. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to romanticize this because there was a point in time where, you know, I wasn't getting up in the morning to make this coffee.
Yeah.
So that's my little win. And also just recognizing those little wins, I feel like is kind of what healing or just being okay looks like for me, at least right now. And, you know, I love that you said right now because, or I think, yeah, like right now or in this period, just because it does look different depending on the stage of life. Or,
yeah. I think every day looks different.
Yeah.
You know, like I say this all the time. Like, I just ask people to give me give me your best today, because like your best changes from day to day. You know, like you could have been at a high yesterday and you were feeling great, so you had, let's just say 98% of what you know of capability to give me, and maybe today you only got 64. Like if you could give me that 64, that's great. Like you don't have to give me the same thing every day, but I just want you to give me what you can. So like going back to what you said, like things just change. The way that you feel, the way that you are, you know, that changes day to day. Like you could wake up with a headache. Like you're not gonna be in a good mood. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to hear all these. It's 7:30 in the morning. Like why are you so happy? Like, but next day you may wake up fine. And it's 7:30. You telling everybody good morning and smiling.
Exactly.
So I think a lot of things in life are just day to day, and I feel like people are so focused on like this big picture, right? That they oftentimes get lost in the things that matter to even get there. So like, you know, just being able to make your coffee in the morning, that's something that's important for you. That's something that you know, that you like and you love. You realize that at one point in time you weren't able to do that. So I feel like there's a lot of things that we take for granted, myself included. Like I do this all the time. I was just talking the other day about just like being able to like wear certain clothes, or to have the things that I have, to get up and move out here, because everybody's not afforded that opportunity. So there's just a lot of things that myself and just people take for granted that I feel like really are the small wins that fits into that bigger picture. And I feel like that could really help us feel okay right now, you know? So
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I feel like oftentimes, even at our ages, especially at our ages right now, you feel like you're running out of time.
Yeah.
Like you're running out of time, and there's certain things that you need to be doing on a certain timeline, etc. And one of my big things that I always like to say is time is the best gift. And yes, we only have a finite amount of time, but it's so important to relish the time that we do have and do the things that we want to do with the time that we do have, instead of rushing to that end result, whether it means, you know, whether it means getting to the end goal of like whatever we feel like success is, or, you know, something else. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's vision of success is or what their goals are.
Yeah.
But no, I completely agree. I feel like we oftentimes forget to just relish and cherish the day-to-day and the times and the moments, like the small moments that we have. And we place the big picture, that big moment that we're vying for, over those small moments leading towards it.
yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
You can stop it.
You can stop.
I think I lemonade.
Oh, lemonade.